So, I'm down on the beach. Been here about half an hour, 45 minutes. Just set up, fishing 2 rods. One is a 12-foot Daiwa Sea Hunter, which I'm using for the first time. The other is just a Shakespeare Sigma, 11.5 foot, both with Penn Pursuit 3 reels. One's 5,000, one's 6,000. I'm fishing up and over rigs on both rods. On one rod I'm using frozen peeler crab, and the other I've just got ragworm on. There's a lot of swell today, has been for the last couple of days, and yeah, it's still pretty big swell, so it's a bit tough, but it's just gone high tide. High tide now, 6 AM in the morning. So the plan is to fish here for maybe an hour, hour and a half. And then if nothing happens, I'm gonna move, go somewhere else, maybe just go to the breakwater, see if we can catch something, some bream or something like that. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. So, update is, nothing has happened so far. Been fishing for a good hour now. The tide has started to drop. Yeah, it's about 45 minutes after high tide now. It's just dropped a little bit. Bought the rod with the ragworm out in, and the bait was gone, but I didn't see any obvious bites. Pretty sure it's just crabs picking at the bait. Bought the other rod with the peeler crab in, and that's untouched, so I've actually thrown that back out there. And I'm just going to give it probably another 45 minutes. It's going to get light soon, so it doesn't look like there's too much happening here. So yeah, see how the next 45 minutes goes, and then head off somewhere else. Wow, got a fish on. That bite came out of absolutely nowhere. It's just a little bite, and then it gave me a bit of a slack line. Not too sure what it is. It's got it just short. What is that? It's a little bass. Oh well, I'm absolutely chuffed with that. Wow. There we go. A lovely little bass. Try and get a better angle of that. There we are. Look at how that is hooked. Literally by a thread. It's taken on the ragworm. I'm over the moon about that. Oh. There we go. A lovely bass. My first ever bass caught using bait. So I'm very happy about that. Yes, that came out of absolutely nowhere. So, let's turn this off. Like I was saying earlier, I've caught plenty of bass in my time, but I've never had one on bait. I've tried a couple of times and never succeeded, but here we are. He's not a beast, but still, he's a bass. He's taking on ragworm. I'm absolutely over over the moon about that. Just pop him down for a bit. Yeah, like I said before, no bites, nothing happened at all. And then literally my rod just went over a little bit, then I had a slack line, wound in, and there he is. So I'm absolutely chuffed about that. I'm going to get baited up, get back out there. So I've just baited up again, got it back out there, roughly the same spot. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Like I said, it's only a small bass. He's gone back fine. But yeah, never had one on bait before. And he was just hooked. I'm not sure how much of it I managed to pick up on the camera, but literally by a thread. There was nothing in it. And as I came up here, then went back down to unhook him, he'd spat the hook already. So yeah, lucky to get that in. All I'm using is just 2 large ragworm on a pennant style trace on the up and over rig. The up and over rigs seem to work well here. It is quite rough ground. There are sandy patches out there, but it is quite rough, so it makes it easy to get the lead off the bottom when you're retrieving. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Literally not had a single bite the whole time. We've been fishing for about an hour and a half and nothing at all. And then just that little tap. And if I hadn't seen the tap, I would have missed the bite because it went slack. And then yeah, but got him in. So yeah, really pleased. Now I'll give it another half an hour here. And then I'll try somewhere else. I'm not too sure where yet. The tide will be dropping, so low tide will be roughly about lunchtime. But we'll see if anything else happens here first. Well, it's all going on now. Literally, as I just turned the camera off, after what I was saying just before, rod went again, this time. Dogfish, but lovely colours on it, nice markings. But yeah, taking on the ragworm again. Rod with the peeler crabs still had nothing on it, but there we are, little dogfish. I'm going to get him back now, get back out there. I don't know how much of that you can see, but it's just getting to daylight now. The sun's coming up. The tide's dropped a fair bit since I got here. But yeah, give it another 20 minutes and then head off somewhere else. Just had bites on both rods. No, something there. Well, I'm not quite sure if there's a fish on this rod, but the left one went, and straight after, the right one did. Pretty sure there is a fish on here. My left rod's going as well. There is a fish. What is it? I just turned the camera off by accident. It's another bass. Ah, that's why. That could be why my other rod was... Unless there is a fish on it, I'm not too sure, but... Second bass of the session. Happy days. There we are. Beauty. Let me just get my light sorted. Sorry, a bit of a panic here. There we go, another bass. Just going to check that other rod because it was bouncing, but I think it may have just been because my other line was caught up in it. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing on that. Just going to leave that there for now. It's quite close in, but just leave it there until I can get sorted out. Sorry about the mayhem here, but let's loosen that drag. Right. Well guys, there we go. Bass number 2. Second bass ever on a bait. Oh man, so happy about that. And that was on the right hand rod with a peeler crab. Frozen peeler crab. And it was taken on the pennel hook. Again, just lightly hooked. That rod has not moved the whole time I've been here. I've not had a single bite on it. And just like the last one, just a little tap and then bang. Thought I was getting double hook up on both rods, but it was just a line getting tangled. So I'm going to get him back and again get straight back out there. Loving it. So just baited up for one last chuck. Got both the rods on ragworm now. Yeah, really happy about that. 2 bass. And one taken on rag and one taken on peeler crab. So I've never caught using peeler crab before, so it's another first for me. But yeah, just chucked them both out again. As you can see, it's daylight now, so we'll see what happens over the next 15-20 minutes. But if not, it's been a great little session. I may still go somewhere else. We'll see. So these are the 2 rods I'm using. This one I'm using for the very first time, which caught that second bass, so I'm happy about that. It's a Daiwa Sea Hunter. Throws 4 to 8 ounce, I think. It's 12 foot. And yeah, first time using it this morning, so happy to get a fish on it, and I'm really happy that that fish was a bass. I've got a Penn Pursuit 6000 reel on there with 20-pound line through to a 40-pound shock leader, and the other rod could do with more line on it. That's got 30-pound line on. Obviously that's why it doesn't take as much. It's the same reel, but a 5000, and that's a bass Shakespeare Sigma bass rod, which throws 2 to 4 ounce. But yeah, as you can see, it's no secret where I am. It's daylight now. I think the fishing's going to die off now. The tide's dropped considerably, so I'm going to give it 5 minutes and then pack up. Okay, well that's it for this morning. I'm going to bring those both rods in now. Tide's dropped a lot and proper daylight now, so it's died off. But all in all, it's a good session. Glad I woke up early, came down. I would have liked to got here a bit earlier, but to be honest, nothing happened for the first hour or so, so it didn't make too much difference. But yeah, 2 bass and a dogfish. But I'm happy about that, so hopefully I'll be out again sometime next week, do a bit more bait fishing, maybe make another little video. So thanks for watching. If you like the videos, like and subscribe. See you again soon.